Okay. Staying behind the line.
We did that.
I did that one.
There it is.
What's going
That's
on?
wrong.
So the whole, this is the chain of command going from the clubber to the team coach, the line judge, to the circle director. The clubber should not be talking to the timers and scorekeepers, nor the coaches, nor the line judge. These people should be talking that way. Don't have your people run up and asking the scorekeepers and the timers different things. They have their hands full to do what they're doing. If there's a question as a coach, talk to your line judge. We'll talk. If we need to go and check something with the scorekeeper, we will. But they do a good job. We double them up, so they're double checking each other. And really, the event coordinator, we rarely. Jay and I were talking. I don't think I ever recall going to. It really ends at the circle. You get 2 points for each event for good sportsmanship. So if a kid loses and throws his baton down or throws the bag down or kicks the pin, bye-bye sportsmanship points. It's rare. I've had heard profanity. That's an automatic. So there's some things that happen. We were talking before about using starter pistols. We haven't used starter pistols for a long time. It's always been actually we use a whistle sound to start the event. So it's not even horns. We haven't used horns either.
Whistles, I think, for Spartans.
Sparks is whistling horns for
Okay.
TNT. Yeah.
So anyway, no more guns. I've been out there for a while. This is what I talked about before about saying the 10 sections and having that signed parental consent. If a kid comes and he didn't have his parent signed off, sorry, not
So-
going to play.
Get those forms filled out early on.
Yeah, there's nothing. You can have this filled out a month ahead of time.
So don't wait for the last day, then all of a sudden the parent's out of town for some emergency and now you can't get a signature.
Just for some of your practices, hey, we're going to get this filled out ahead of time so it's all said and done. It's the best way to work it out. Don't wait till last minute. Dress code. Wear proper sneakers or tennis shoes. I didn't hear sneakers very often. Shoes like I have on are not right. They're going to leave marks on the gym floor. You want shoes like Marv has, any kind of running shoe, athletic shoe, something is what we want. Clothing should be modest. If you bend over and you crack me up, it's not good. You know, if you're trying not to be a plumber, not good. If you bend over and body parts show that aren't supposed to show, not good. If you have to come up and ask me, is this too short? It's probably too short. If there's any question, it's too short. So just be modest. It's the best way to do it. We'll check you in during team check-in and prior to the event. And I will tell you, it's not comfortable for me to go up and say, your shorts are too short. Your clothing is too tight. Don't do that to us. Marv doesn't like it either. None of us like it. So just come and be modest and make it easy on us. It's not good. So just come in and do the right thing. We're going to make the final decision on whether clubber participates and on the clothing. And maybe we'll bring in a big T-shirt that they can wear if it's something's not. I don't know. Just
Have them wear it the week before and look at it.
yeah, have the kids come and. I
Yeah.
hate that we even have to have this discussion, but we do.
Have them wear what they're going to wear that day on the last practice or something. So you can check it out beforehand. Unless you decided on
The
something.
coach's job, make sure the team is dressed right. Coach, make sure you're dressed right. Set the example. And yeah, having a final practice with the right shoes, the right clothing, everything is a good way to make sure you can check that.
So truck and journey can wear shorts as long as next week's
Truck and Journey are, sorry.
I can bring it up.
Oh,
Truck and Journey
long
have to wear
shirts.
the long pants.
They have to wear shorts.
Yeah. But the younger kids can still wear shorts. And that's on the national level, they do that as well.
Not leggings either, right?
Not leggings.
Or one I know. Get there
I'm
45,
glad you
60
never wore
minutes
leggings.
early. And there's several reasons for this. One, it helps us to kind of take care of things if somebody's missing, whatever, it helps us give us time. But two, to get your entire team to go to the bathroom, not just your team, but all the teams to go to the bathroom, it allows time for all that to happen. When you get there, one coach is gonna take all the stuff and you get it checked in, the other coach takes the team off to the side. One coach has to attend the coaches meeting prior to the event out in the center. If you have questions, try and get it before that meeting, because when we're out there, it's loud. And if you know you're short, if you have a question about something, just catch the circle director, catch one of the line judges before the event, rather than waiting till that meeting, which we'll try and address it.
If your team's not on the floor in advance, then we can't get that meeting to start 15 minutes before the meet, and then the meet doesn't start on time.
And if there's one coach, we go to the coaches meeting and have somebody else just
Right.
be with their team.
Yep. No practicing on the floor before the event. You can practice out in the hallway, although
There's not much.
there's
room
not a
for
lot of room out there, so just come prepared and don't do that to us. That's the same thing Jay just mentioned. You know 2 Timothy 2:15. Everybody know it? Study.
Second to show thyself approved unto God,
A workman.
that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Good job.
I was just doing it according to the script, yeah, King James.
So everybody gets a participation patch. The first place team gets the patch and a medallion and a banner for your church. Some good stuff. So rule clarifications, we use touch pins. Touch pins don't get kicked. Touch pins are touch pins. Touch pins are touched with your hand. They're not touched with the baton. We actually have not allowed people to win. They came in and hit it with the baton. It's a touch pin for your hand. If you come in and kick it, it's not going to count. Hit it with the baton, it's not going to count. Touch pin, yes.
Are they allowed to dive for it as long as the pin
Yes.
stays within?
Yes.
Strongly encourage.
I
it.
like it. I like diving.
And touch pin doesn't have to be knocked over if you touch it and it doesn't
Yep.
fall over. So if somebody says, well, it didn't fall over, it's still
And
Touch
if
it.
if they fall and use their elbow, it counts. They
Yes.
touch it with
Yeah,
their
we-
hand, just
yeah.
we're-
clarifying.
If you count, I've seen kids come in and miss it. You have to come back and,
Right. But if they fall and it's not their hand.
yep,
Right.
that's fine too. If you dive and you come in and it hits your arm, whatever,
It's
that's
not
fine.
funny.
As long as
I-
it's not the
yeah.
baton.
Right, as
Right.
long as it's not the baton, as long as you're not kicking.
because you didn't touch it, the baton did.
Head. Okay.
Your head's fine. We want all the players for the same reason to participate in at least 2 and no more than 6 events. Parents want to see their kids playing, so if you only have them, you have to get the kids in, do as much things as you can. That's why I like the smaller events. I think
If
it's
it turns out that you're running fewer kids,
This is for TNT Division 2. All right, so if you're here for Trek and Journey, those number of running events and that kind of stuff is a little different. Division 4, you're supposed to have your kids in at least 4 events.
it also, if it turns out that you have put all of your kids in 6 events and there are still slots open, then you can go to a 7. If all of your kids are involved in 6 events and you still have events to fill up, then you can go to 7. You can't have 2, I had to put this kid in for 7. Chances are the kid you put in for 2 and the kid for 7 is not going to be equitable.
That's by grade though, real quick, so like if all the 5th and
In
6th graders
Division 2.
are 6 events, then you can do another one?
You can play a 3rd and 4th grader up to be a 5th and 6th. You cannot play down.
Okay.
So if it turned out that you had gone through all of your kids, or you had a kid that got hurt during the game, or you have a kid who's just exhausted and there would be an injury issue, then, I mean, we're human. But yeah, don't do that and really say, my kid who can only do 2 is too tired. Now we have to have somebody else coming into there who's,
Now I have to have my dead ringers.
yeah. Yeah, my tosser has to go into there and do 17 events. Because he's doing 2 different teams. Yeah, no.
Can I ask really quick about the
Sure.
injury option? Our church raises the shortest little, tiniest little girls you've ever seen in your life. And
they're probably
they
Trek
do
this
more.
year.
Yes, well, they're bigger in Trek now. You took home my 6th graders. So my problem is for the tug of war. Okay, I've got, you say 3rd and 4th grade girls. I got the tiniest little things in the world going up against 3rd and 4th graders who are like real size. What do I do? Because it was actually dangerous last year for them. I mean, a couple of them got hurt. I could have played my tiny fourth and fifth grader. I could have played my tiny fifth graders because they're tiny. Like, does size matter in the tug of war? Can we make that call if,
I would check with your circle director,
okay, so just let them know.
and you know,
I'd like
There's
to.
only one heat of third, for TNT
Yeah.
Division 2, there's only one heat of
Right.
third and fourth grade tug of war, so
Yeah,
there's
that's,
not much I can do about it. Division 4, there's only one heat of tug of war.
It's
So,
any age. We have tiny.
Which is
girls.
any age.
It's any age for that.
I mean,
A huge part of the injury in that game, though, is when the whistle's blown when a team wins. So as long as other coaches are coaching their teams don't let go of the rope, it
Right,
helps
yeah.
a lot.
my kids are so tiny.
Sorry for that throw,
yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God.
and
Why
I,
don't we just say that?
It was terrifying.
Smaller kids go first.
I would, if it turns out that that's gonna be a safety issue, again, check with your circle director,
Check with-
and then we'll see if there's something that can go on.
But then your fifth and sixth grade girls still have to compete, you're gonna have them compete twice?
No, I have enough to bring, I have enough.
Other divisions.
I don't think that's fair. I mean,
Turn
I don't think it's right.
They're tiny too,
And
though,
they're
don't worry,
teeny
honey.
tiny.
My fifth and sixth graders look like third and fourth graders. We're talking about like the rules.
Yeah,
Since we're recording, I
You guys
can't say
have
this out
tiny
loud,
kids.
but human growth hormone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell the parents.
We don't do drug testing.
We gotta keep moving.
Mountain
We're not-
Dew, Mountain Dew.
We're not gonna get
Get
through
caught up
this.
in minutia here, we haven't even got to the
Yeah,
age
yeah.
yet.
Sorry.
From that
Player,
I know,
player
it's
gets to
crazy.
run.
It's crazy.
It is. You can not counting the three-legged race, you can be one of the running events. So you can be the sprint marathon, excuse me, sprint relay, marathon relay. You get to be in one of those four, and you can do the three-legged race. But of those